Today we're jumping straight in. We're covering Trillion Dollar Coach by Eric Schmidt. We're now on to the fourth main point from the book. After leaving Apple, Bill set himself on the path to coaching and mentoring. True leaders champion their company's core values and break ties rather than dictating terms. In 2001, when Bill started working with Google, the company was in the middle of a radical experiment. Fed up with the top-down interference in creative projects, Google's co-founder Larry Page had decided to do away with managers altogether. Larry's so-called disorg model seemed to be working, but Bill thought it wasn't sustainable. The argument went back and forth until Bill made a suggestion. Why not ask the folks at the sharp end of the action, Google's engineers, what they thought? The response was unanimous. They wanted managers. Why? They needed leaders to resolve stalemates. Because everyone was on equal footing, disagreements about which project needed prioritising weren't being resolved. There's plenty of evidence to back that intuition up. As a 2005 study in the American Journal of Sociology notes, flat hierarchies are great at fostering creativity, but less adept at implementing the innovation that results. Rolling out projects like Google's search engine is all about logistics, and that means someone needs to make tough calls about how resources are going to be allocated. However, autocratic management isn't a viable solution either. After all, if you start dictating terms to talented subordinates, you'll end up driving them away. But if neither democracy nor autocracy works, how would you make those kind of calls? Well, here's Bill's answer. When you're in a tricky situation and can't reach an agreement, it's a leader's duty to remind everyone of the company's core principles, the values that define its mission and purpose. That's a lesson he learned back in the 1990s when he worked with Tell Me Networks. Tell Me had just created the first cloud-based speech recognition software, but it was strapped for cash. That's when telecommunications giants AT&T offered to pay tens of millions of dollars to license the software if Tell Me agreed to exit the market. Half the board, including CEO John Lamashire, wanted to take the deal. Bill wasn't against it, but he knew he'd lose the team if he ramrodded his views through. So he decided to take a walk with Tell Me founder Mike McHugh and talk principles. Bill reminded Mike that the company had the best product in the business. AT&T's deal was lucrative, but it would ultimately mean withdrawing Tell Me's innovative technology and give them market dominance to a substandard alternative. Was that really why Mike had set up the company? It was the wake-up call Mike needed. When he laid out the Tell Me principles to the board, the deadlock was broken, and the offer was rejected.